My name's Adam Thorn. I'm an animal expert, adventurer, and explorer. I travel the world in search of some of the most rare, dangerous, and downright bizarre creatures this planet has to offer.
You just bit me.
My mission is to solve some of the mystery surrounding the animal kingdom.
I'm in the oldest rainforest on the planet, looking for, in my opinion, one of the most bizarre creatures this jungle has to offer, and it's one of my personal favourites. I'm going in search of the Malayan Tapir. I'm starting my journey on the water. The river acts as a natural highway through the rainforest, and is the easiest way to get deep into the jungle. If I were to do this journey by foot, it would have taken me days. But using this river, I can get more isolated quicker, and then focus more of my time searching for this unusual creature. This is going to be my home for the next few days. I've just taken a 6-hour ride through the river into deep jungle. I'm going to trek as far out as I can, away from as many people as I can. This will give me the best chances of finding the tapir. I have 5 days until the boatman picks me up from the same beach where he dropped me off. And that means 5 days to find the tapir. Hopefully that's enough time to find such an elusive creature. After walking in the jungle all day, there's always that downer that you're gonna have to go through the arduous task of setting up your tent. Takes it out of you, you know. This is where I'll be spending the next 12 hours, and to tell you the truth, I can't think of a more beautiful place to spend the night. Tapirs are crepuscular animals, which means they're active at dusk and at dawn. But they're also active during the night, and that's when they feed and drink from the water, which is why I've set up the tent right next to the river. Now it hasn't gotten dark yet, but when it does, I'll be extremely quiet because I have ultra sensitive hearing. But until then, I'm gonna see if there's any more animals hanging around at this time. I got no sleep last night. I was up every half hour or so having a shine of the torch around the river to look for any tapir, but none last night. There was plenty of other animals walking around. There were deer, pigs, I could hear them sniffing around the tent. There's lots of tracks in the sand around here, but not the animal we're looking for. So I'm going to head across this river further inland where there's lots of streams, tributaries and ponds. And hopefully we can find our creature further into the jungle. The water looks pretty shallow here, but just out there it gets black and really dark, so I'm guessing it gets pretty deep there. But it's still, so we should be able to wade through it pretty easily. The water may be still and easy to swim in, but it does contain large crocodiles, which makes this crossing extremely dangerous. By the looks of it, I'm heading into deeper and denser jungle. This means harder work for me, but it increases my chances of finding the tapir. 2 more nights have gone by and I still have found no evidence of a tapir. It's now my last full day of searching, and tonight will be my last night here. Tomorrow I'll be making my way back to the place where the boat dropped me off nearly 4 days ago. It's madness to continue to try something the same way and expect different results, so I've decided to try something new. Instead of setting up my tent on a flat piece of land, I'm going to set it up on top of a hill. This will overlook an open piece of jungle that preferably contains some water and mud. This will give me a good vantage point and will make it easier for me to get close to the animal. It's a long shot, but hopefully it's worth the risk. I've just seen a Malayan tapir and I'm so excited to see this animal. We've been here for so long and it's our last night. So lucky to have found one. I was getting a little bit nervous that we weren't going to see one, but there's one about 30 meters into the jungle that way. So I'm going to leave this camera behind and take this little camera, because that'll give us our best chance at getting close to this animal. So the fewer people, the better. Let's see how close I can get to it. I'll take that light. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite animals of all time. But it's hard to be quiet because this leaf litter is so crunchy. And their hearing is amazing, and their sense of smell is even better. Oh, there it is. Because I'm standing up a hill, I'm closer to the main camera than the tapir is. This makes the tapir look much smaller than it really is. This tapir is actually about 4 feet high at the shoulder, about the size of a Jersey cow. I'm now about 30 feet, 10 meters away from it. And it looks like it's a female. She's big. Females generally get a little bit bigger than males. She looks like she's 300 kilos plus. She is big. Oh. She just moved her proboscis up and down. She's breathing in, she's smelling me. That is also a defensive display, is lifting up that proboscis, which is the small trunk. She knows I'm here. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, she's running, she's running, she's running. Tapirs can be dangerous when threatened. They have large incisor teeth and powerful jaws. In 1998, a female Malayan tapir bit a man's arm off at mid-bicep, as well as causing facial injuries and a punctured lung. The man died from these injuries, but it's an example of the power these animals possess. Even tigers are reluctant to prey upon them. Oh man, one of my favorite animals of all time. Oh, awesome. Yes! Oh, we got one. We got a tapir. Oh my god, that was the coolest thing ever. That was insane. I got to about 10 meters away from it, and then she started bolting into the jungle. And they are so agile. She took 2 gallops, maybe a bit more, and she was in the jungle. And from then on, I heard nothing. She was silent as, just straight into the rainforest. And I followed her because I thought that she had just stopped there, but she was gone. They are so agile. I mean, an animal looking like that, you would think would be clumsy and noisy in the forest, but they are so quiet. I mean, I didn't even hear her at the start. I just randomly shone my torch, and there she was. Yes! Oh, last night. Thank heck for that. We got one.
As I watch my boat approaching from the distance, I can't help but think back to all the amazing animals I saw on this adventure. These creatures are all beautiful and unique in their own way, but one definitely stood out from the rest, the tapir, a creature that has fascinated me since I was a child. There are roughly the same amount of tapir in Malaysia than there are giant pandas in the wild, which reminds me of just how lucky I was to see one. It's a horrible thought to think that these majestic creatures are now in danger of becoming extinct, and it saddens me to say that in the near future, all that may remain of these fascinating beings will be the memories of the shy giants that once roamed these forests.